so innate.
Exactly. It's like hard enough trying to not get hit by certain habits, and then you got to add something on top of it.
Yeah, using full power, you beat me with your eyes closed.
Not taking anything away from you. You could definitely take me out even at full power.
Hey, that set doesn't even count as losers round 2, but we're in actually losers 5th here. This is actually losers quarters, technically speaking, and we're starting on Spear Pillar FD. You love to see the beautiful picks, actually. Like, look at that beautiful night sky in the background.
I was about to be a little old man about it and just be solely like, hey, this is not okay. But I love the change in background. You're right.
I think people that make use of FD and Battlefield counterpick colors, as well as song counterpicks, are just so, like, put some flavor in this game, honestly.
You know how tiring it is to listen to KK Slider all the time? That's
yeah,
just
like,
me.
I love Bubblegum KK as much as the next guy, but, like, if you want to go somewhere like here, it's great. Like, for example, I played on the Mishima Dojo Battlefield version today, so it was nice.
That's fantastic. That's the new one, right?
Yep, that's the newest one coming out with Kazuya.
Yes, so...
Ooh, speaking of good, yeah.
Great tech!
Yeah.
That was not expecting
nice can conversion. Yeah, we have talked about the stage too long. We need to talk about BWStatic, an amazing Pikachu player in region, and Courage, one of the few Duck Hunt dogs I've ever seen ever exist in this game, but my God, he's immaculate at it.
He is amazing. He's actually the one who took me out of winners. Playing for top 4, I believe, right?
Yeah, and BWStatic's the one that took me out of winners, also playing for top 4. So you can hear it from us, the commentators, washed on this desk. These two were nice with it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Courage, a great user of all his projectiles, covers everything. Like, he knew he couldn't land on the can, so obviously he's going to dodge in.
Just the set play from Courage is so immaculate, man. And you don't really see a lot of set play in Smash, but, like, Duck Hunt Dog does it in spades.
And it's a really big skill check. It checks, like, what your reaction time is to situations. It's like, it's one of those fast-paced mind teaser games. And if you're not on top of it, you're going to be eating fat damage, unfortunately.
And the problem is that there's not a lot of Duck Hunts in region. Nice stock with that dash attack from BWStatic. But there's not a lot of Duck Hunts in region. Like, this is the only Duck Hunt we got. So if you don't know the matchup, you got to go through him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the gatekeeper of this.
It's true. And like I always say, we love to see the character diversity in this region because, you know, that random Duck Hunt at the major is going to take you out otherwise.
Hey, you always need someone. I saw Ice Climbers for the first time in months earlier in bracket. Like, it's insane. Can we get the can send-off?
Oh,
barely.
Yeah,
but hey, up there takes it. Yeah,
he knew where he wanted to go. He was tracking the can and made sure not to get hit. But still, he still got... I don't even know how he lost his stock. I was praising him.
It was an up air. He managed to snuff him after that aerial. After that kind of quick thinking up in the air. So got snuffed out by up air.
Layers upon layers. You just can't escape.
Oh,
you're dead.
Did you just kill yourself for that? Oh, the wall jump! Oh my God!
This man
Courage, you're disgusting!
He is the resident Duck Hunt.
He's so good. He is so good.
Duck Hunt dog man. Excuse me. Yeah, no, you love to just see how creative he is.
It's the small stuff that really lets you know someone really is just so good with their character and understands the game. And it's like the silly little wall jumps like that. Like, yeah, okay, you know what's up.
Not only that, but adding to that, not only being a character specialist, but he is they're both fantastic players. But I just want to point out how Courage knew he up smashed with the Outlaw in front of him, knowing that BWStatic was either going to dash attack or jump over, and that's what he did.
The coverage.
You don't smash attack unless you're really confident in what your opponent's going to do. That said, already lapped in percent.
The game's chasing him as well. You got to be so careful.
This dog is the Hound, and those are the Exterminators. It seems like this match is pretty much done. I'm going to call it right now. Anybody can make a comeback, but at the rate this is going, I don't see BWStatic making the comeback, unfortunately. It's
definitely hard. You can tell that he's kind of struggling with some of the stuff. Like with these, like the send-off for Courage and Immaculate. Courage knows how to finesse that can into your skull and get stocks for it. So it makes sense that, like, if you get grabbed, if you don't really understand the situations, like, hey, at this percentage I need to watch out for this, or just not even staring at the can at all times, it's tough.
That's not it. Even if you know the right answer, you don't know whether or not there's a second layer to it.
There is some complexity to this stuff, man. And you just talked about listening to KK. We'll get the title theme of Animal Crossing coming up.
Look, don't get me wrong, guys. I just want to backtrack and say I love KK. But
cool guy.
When you play this game for a long time, you either go insane
the music kind of...
You're one of those guys that doesn't have a problem listening to the same song.
I mean, that's when you listen to earbuds. You have earbuds in sets or something. And hey, to be fair, PS2 got some great music. Battlefield and FD got everything.
Some great music.
Pokemon got some bangers this time around. A lot of good tracks. Look at that. Push up the glasses anime style.
Both of them.
Yeah, respect.
Okay, well, here we are.
Smashville, I mean, makes sense. A smaller stage. And a little platform if you want to get extensions, but at the same time, if Courage like sets up camp in the center of that, has the Sheriff, has the can, has the discus, you can just be struggling. But I mean, we got some loops right now.
Yeah, I mean, and this is obviously where you take any and most all zoners, but Duck Hunt Dog is surprisingly lagless in all his aerials. You'll notice, I hope we see it, but if he back airs or something, there's very little a lot of the characters can do to punish him. Nice read on the get up.
Yeah, lingering hitbox, and it's a little bit of a disjoint there, so gotta be careful. And just again, hey, covers roll too, don't worry. Pikachu's kind of nice for a reason there.
Was it a roll or was it just coverage?
It looks like it was a roll in, and then it got caught out. And, oh, hey, third time's the charm with that forward smash. BWStatic knows what's up.
Okay, if
wait, that was a zero to was that a zero to death? BWStatic didn't get touched. I just realized he just finally got hit the second stock.
For 17?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he just got like hit twice.
Well, good for him. I mean,
yeah, doing amazing, a lot better than we saw in that first game for BWStatic. So credit where credit's due.
And better than we thought too, because we were just saying that this stage probably isn't the best. Proving us wrong, clearly.
I mean, yeah, he gets the stock on Courage immediately, so it's like, okay, this was a good counter pick for him. Makes sense. And now you just want to extend that lead as best you can. Pikachu is such a great character. Again, a character that we have a few of in region, but it's still kind of sparse. There's like 3 or 4 that come to mind, but
not only that, at top level, you don't really see it too often.
Yeah, very sparse character. And now quick attacks, just some pressure from BWStatic. He's doing great for himself. Again, this is a lot different than when we saw game 1, so I'm excited to see can he just very decisively take it. But at the same time, Courage has some tricks up his sleeve. Always does.
Yeah, and then again, it's how much is it the stage counter pick and how much is it the adaptation. Of course, credit where credit's due. You don't get this far without knowing how to adapt to your opponent. I'd love to see Courage's adaptation as well, because he's definitely, I mean, he's not out of it by any means.
Ooh,
great.
They can't bop him across stage.
But like I was saying, he's not out of it by any means, but
yeah.
he should be taking notes and considering.
I love that.
Yeah. He did it twice. He baited him out with the can twice, and if you're not, I mean, if you didn't know, you're going to learn today. Yeah.
It really is. And just, yeah, see, you got 0 to death Courage, but now you're making a decent comeback. You're keeping it close. You still have that chunk of deficit in terms of percentage, but you're still doing a pretty solid job.
I mean, adapting way sooner than I thought, clearly.
BWStatic is trying to get the stock. I mean, he's definitely doing a lot better than he was before.
Did you see that roll read? That was insane.
It was pretty disgusting.
I would have.
Oh, you see that re-grab?
Yep.
Still living though. Not high enough percentage to get that full blast zone.
And if you don't kill Pikachu with the spike, Pikachu is coming back.
Yeah, 100%. Quick attack is nasty.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Courage did it. He is taking some hits.
Oh, wow. That's so sick.
Shades of Snake and Link.
This guy's, Courage is such a cool guy.
I've never seen.
That's so handy to know. That's some great tech. Of course, you're still going to get nared and down smashed. So you're still at that deficit, my friend, but you're still impressing us.
He won the stock, but Courage won our hearts with that.
True. He really did.
Amazing recovery. Wow. I'm going to have to remember that.
Next time you try to get rid of him. And like, hey, look at that. Pikachu just goes all the way across the stage like, I don't care. I'll just come back over here. You want to set up? Don't care. Top 2 character, by the way.
Yeah, no, definitely. You see what one character has to do to recover and what the other one can.
Some of us are not always blessed with the easiest tools.
Exactly. But like I said, this is not undoable by any means. He's brought it back for sure. It's still an uphill battle, but
nearing the cannon though?
If Static keeps getting hit by these cans,
like that,
then
pretty stale.
Courage is going to take this game.
I'm surprised that can clanked with quick attack, didn't get anything. Very close, very right in each other's faces. Courage is playing so much more defensive now too. He realizes like every percentage counts, so I have to give him as little lead as possible. Another can, 192 takes it, man.
It doesn't matter. He's only at 21%.
Exactly.
This is as close as the game has been since it started.
Exactly. Because BWStatic opened with a 0 to death, as I recall it.
As an opener, yeah.
Yeah, and so Courage is like fought tooth and nail to come back here.
Back. And don't change the game plan, Courage. It is working.
It is working.
And he almost read the roll in again. Unfortunately, times it, and a lot of that lead, I mean, not totally gone, but...
That was the first time in like 2 minutes that Pikachu actually got to get in. Like, BWStatic actually got to play the game there for a second.
You're right.
Ooh, covering options too.
Okay, man, this is exciting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. It is
close.
a little slow, but if you're in the midst of washing your dishes or doing some chore while listening to our stream, stop right now. This is where it gets
close.
crazy.
This is getting real close. It is such a testament. Oh, that can landed perfectly on that platform, like right on that ledge too. Like how did he do that?
Courage knows. This
handoff.
Yeah. The Courage knows. Everything he does is immaculate. All his spacing, all his.
Oh no! Or he could just
Not
run off
like
an
that.
SD.
Please, no.
Okay, he's okay. Okay.
All right.
He's living. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, he's alive.
Okay, he's living.
He's alive.
Twice over.
He's alive. All right, this just got crazy.
Dogs
out
have
of
2
nowhere.
lives. Okay, he does not get a third. He has 2 lives.
No.
He has to make best use of them. No more givesies backsies.
While Pikachu's out here living like a cockroach.
Yeah, that's gonna take it.
Oh my gosh, he hit the can. He died.
He
by the
basically
can.
died twice, came back alive, and like
my gosh.
BWStatic gave him hell, but there was nothing cowardly about that, or there's nothing cowardly about that dog.
There
That is
was
courage, my
nothing
man.
Cowardly. He
All courage, no
literally-
coward.
He signed his own. I gotta go, but
Yeah.
like I was saying, he signed.